Well, I should be editing right now or do anything else useful with my life. But, work's been annoying today. And then I heard, hey, there's a Mando and Grogu trailer out. And I was like, oh, that should cheer me up. Like for a laugh. Not that I'm gonna think it's gonna be any great or anything. But I watched it. And I watched it twice. And I'm probably gonna watch it a third time now. Going through this year. And I wasn't really laughing at it. I was more confused. Because I don't know what's going on. This is a really weird trailer that feels very rushed and just thrown together on some green screen to vomit out into the universe. Because it's all very random. I don't know. But if we just, go click through here or watch through it or find some things that are like, oh, that's what we're doing, huh? So, look at this. That's the Razor Crest, or a Razor Crest. Pretty sure he was using this starfighter, which, if you think back when we watched the Mando show with the EFAB boys, we were kind of confused by the choice of giving him a starfighter for his bounty hunting traveling after they shown us all these compartments he had in the Razor Crest to have all these bounties stored, all the people frozen, and then just going back to a starship, like a starship fighter. It's just a weird choice because he has to travel a lot of things. He can't really store anything in it. You don't have a toilet in there because I would assume these starfighters are not made for world-to-world travel. They're to be deployed from a, starship to defend yourself or attack another starship or whatever it is. So on one hand, it's like, oh, good, we got a bigger ship. But I do have to wonder, is that going to be the case? Or is this a pre-destruction thingy? Because in case you don't remember, I have it up here for you. This is what happened to the Razor Crest in Season 2. It's not a whole left. So, I do wonder what they're doing here. If he just found another one, or they're gonna do a thing where they have someone repair it or rebuild it. So he has a Razor Crest again. I don't know. I'm not sure what exactly we're doing here. So that's an odd choice, because if they would give him back a Razor Crest, they would kind of concede that, yeah, probably not a great idea giving him a starship fighter for this inter-world travel, inter-planet travel. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, look. Grogu. Nice. Very excited. I don't like Grogu. If you like Grogu, good for you, but I don't. He's a little shit is what he is. Yeah, I guess they're, I don't know, are they doing like a mission here? Oh, look, it's Babu Frick. Hey, I can't do the voice. Remember him? Remember Babu Frick? He's in this trailer. That's cool. Somewhere in the sewers. Exactly where Star Wars belongs. And he's hanging out with Grogu. Whoa. That's Sigourney Weaver. Wow. The famous actress. Exciting. You'll be noticing a trend here. Look, it's Grogu. He's cute. But Sigourney Weaver is not having any of it. We're already like a third through the trailer, by the way. Look, it's the Razor Crest. It's Grogu. It's Sigourney Weaver. Also, yeah, I guess Mando's in this too. Look, he's right here, the Mandalorian. There he is. He's in this. He's actually the first person to be named in the movie name. But you kind of get the feeling he doesn't have a lot of focus. If you remember season 3, he didn't have a lot of focus in that one. I don't know, what was it? It was like 2 or 3 episodes where he was... There was at least one episode where he just straight up wasn't in it. Where they just took out an episode of Boba Fett and put it into the Mandalorian show. And I don't know what happened there, but that was weird. But yeah, look, he's here. You got Mando. Oh, isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Also, I don't know why I keep looking that way. The camera is that way. It's just a weird thing. I don't know if you record things. I don't know if you have like a tip for that. I keep wanting to look at the camera or the OBS footage to see if everything is all right. But I should probably just look there so I can see you. Can straight look into your soul. I don't know, it's just a thing I need to get used to, because I normally don't do these ones where I just have the camera running and do a React Andy stream of video. I'm not streaming right now. Anyway, look at him. Mando's kicking someone. We got this. I'm sure that means something. I know, it's just so weird. Like, Mando goes in there and kicks someone, and then Grogu just jumps up on his shoulder. This might not be like in the same frame, but the way this might not be in the same scene. I mean, but the way this is framed, it looks like he kicks someone. And it's like, "Come here, trusty partner." What's Grogu going to do? He's gonna get kicked as well. Also, hang on, let me check here. Actually, no, this is not the Starfighter anymore. Definitely not. I was wondering if maybe we get like, because I didn't look at it like for longer, but this is definitely like inside a Razor Crest of sorts. I would need to, double check and maybe check out the insides of the old Razor Crest. Maybe you could. There's a way to see if it's like if it's similar at least. But yeah, he's got a Razor Crest now. So look, there's more Grogu. He's swimming now. There's that guy. He's got one of those like what's it called, like vibro braids or vibro spears? I don't know. Oh god, I actually didn't see that before. Look at this. He's doing the little swim, some crazy action. Also, man, fucking look at this. There's already Stormtroopers just getting fucking shafted by someone with a melee weapon. See, so this wasn't even planned. That's kind of fun because I was thinking about making a short video about Andor when I finally finished watching season 2. Just thinking about how Disney just does not deserve Mando, even though they made it possible, I guess. But the way Star Wars has been going and everything, it's like, man, Andor is such an outlier. Like, this specifically just reminded me of what I wanted to talk about specifically. Because the thing Andor did fantastically is making the Empire and Stormtroopers and every faction inside of the Empire, just make them super threatening. Like, every time there was Stormtroopers around, it was tense. It was crazy. Like, crazy tense. They were a threat. They were a legitimate threat. And they did a fantastic job of just building that up over and over again. And when they get caught by the Empire and the Stormtroopers and the guardsmen and all the people there, like they had that, what they're called. I don't know if they're like a specific name. I just basically called them the Stormtrooper SWAT team, where they went in to clear the building. That was like cool as fuck. They went around tactical. They were checking corners. They were competent. They were competent people. And what this one is gonna do again is gonna make Stormtroopers a fucking joke, like clown people in costumes. Like, okay, I mean clowns aren't costumes generally, but they're like Stormtrooper costumes with a real red nose or something. You know what I mean? They make him a joke again. It's just some people to shoot or to beat up, and they're gonna be idiotic, and they're gonna do stupid, dumb shit, and they can't figure out stuff. And they're going to be a joke, and they're just going to throw everything that Andor built up in its 2 seasons, just fucking throw it out of the window, just to be like, it's just Stormtroopers, funny Stormtroopers, look, they can't hit a thing, that's stationary, they're really dumb, they're just cannon fodder. It's like, no, they're like part of like a huge military machinery. They should be well trained, they should be competent, at least to some degree. And if they are competent, and our heroes make it a habit to outsmarting those competent people, that makes our heroes better. So if we have competent villains, you need to have competent heroes. Goes hand in hand, and then you have some good stuff. But this is just gonna be a fucking joke again. That's what's gonna happen. Look, it's a fucking Babu Frick posse family. This is a real frame in this. I don't know, man. I just can't do anything but laugh. But I can only guess what's gonna happen in this movie. Yeah, this is a movie, by the way. If you're confused as to what is gonna happen in this movie, I'm gonna try to hazard a guess here after the trailer, but I don't know, man. It's a mess, dude. Anyway, look, it's Babu Frick's fam. They're hanging out with Grogu. I don't know where Mando is at this point. They're probably gonna get separated, and the Babu Frick family is gonna help Grogu out. I don't know. That's someone's ship, I guess. I don't know. Look, it's a buff hut. I don't know if that's anywhere in the lore, extended lore, whatever, but I think this is hilarious. A buff hut. That's so funny to me. I don't know. But anyway, you remember the huts? There's a buff one in an arena. Impressive. Look, Grogu is eating. They really feel like they found something with Grogu being like a fucking eating slob. Remember when Grogu ate the eggs of that species that was about to be extinct? Yeah, that was funny. It was really funny. Look, it's big robots. I don't even... Yeah, I mean, I guess they look kind of cool. Is it lizard? Is that Mando up there, or is that someone else? This is probably Andor. Mando. I wish this would be fucking Andor on screen right now. It would be some good stuff. Yeah, I guess there's gonna be some arena fighting. Remember AT-ATs? Remember Huts? Remember Sergoni Weaver? I don't know. Anyway, this scene is like 10 seconds long, by the way, which is like, I don't know, like 10% of the whole trailer. I guess they really wanted to show you the AT-ATs going around on Winter Planet. Also, this font looks just, I don't know, Windows movie editor to me. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look really great. Oh, it's forged for IMAX. That's good.
Good shot, baby.
So I guess Babu Frick and Yoda, Grogu are gonna go on their own little adventure in the sewers or something. So yeah, that's the trailer. So I want to emphasize again, this is a movie trailer. This is for a movie. If you watch this and you don't know this is for a movie, you probably think, oh, this is This is for season 4 or 3 or wait, do we have 2 or 3 seasons? Should be 3 seasons, right? Wait, Mandalorian season 3, right? We got 3 seasons. Yeah. Okay. I just blanked there for a second. Sorry about that. We were like, oh, this is like for season 4, right? Like all these different planets. There's like Babu Frick time. We got some. We got them infiltrating something. Maybe we actually gonna do the whole bounty hunter adventures, but also Grogu's gonna be around and is gonna be annoying. No, this is a movie, and if you go through this, you're probably gonna ask yourself, well, what's the movie about? And I'm just gonna tell you, I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. I know I complain a lot about trailers being like, oh, this trailer is like 4 minutes long and it shows you half the movie and the twist in it. This one doesn't show you the twist of the movie. But this trailer also doesn't show you what it's about, really. This feels like a compilation of the episodes that are in here. Oh, they're going to be in the arena. They're going to go into the sewers. They're going to fly around in space. They're going to fight buff Jabba the Hutt. I don't know. And the way this feels and looks, it's just going to be... This is going to be like a very long episode of The Mandalorian. Because the way it looks... I mean, they put emphasis on Sigourney Weaver here, right? So she's probably going to be the quest giver of this movie. And she's going to be like, oh, we need the MacGuffin. So we need help to kill the Empire and stuff. So now go on this crazy adventure and do things. And then they do. And then they get a MacGuffin. And then they find a MacGuffin here by kicking the guy. And they're like, oh, it's hidden in an AT-AT on Snow Island, but it's one of the 3 AT-ATs over here. So to go check in those. And they're like, ah, oh, damn, it's not this one. We should probably blow it up and throw it down a mountain and then check the next one. And then it's like, you fools. The Sigourney Weaver is actually evil. She doesn't even need the MacGuffin. She just wanted to get rid of you and then eat baby Grogu. Because she likes delicious baby Grogu meat. And then they have to go fight big buff Jabba the Hutt over here. And have all kinds of crazy adventures and then kill robots. And this could be what I just said and made up in my brain. That could very well be the fucking movie. And it's going to come out in May 2026. It's so funny. And yeah, I don't think the reception was amazing. This is at 8 million views, by the way, and there's only 111,000 likes. You would assume this is more. Unfortunately, I don't have that extension anymore. I don't know if it's even around anymore. I would need to double check. But from what I've seen online or in the comments here, which I'm going to go check out here in a second, nobody gives a shit. And it feels like people are finally catching up. That Mandalorian wasn't very good at all. Well, you know, me and the EFAP boys in the trenches fighting the fight. I don't know. But if you just go here, it's like, oh, somehow Razor Crest returned. Disney Access. Everyone stopped talking about Jimmy Kimmel. Look at the shiny new Star Wars movie. God. Canceling Disney Plus. This is the way. For a second, I thought this was a fan-made trailer. Like, this is just let's just scroll randomly down here. Let's see what's up. This doesn't even feel like a movie. It feels like season 4. The bit where Grogu yells, "Get to the chopper!" and then saves Superman from the Daleks. This was cinematic gold. Can't wait for the scene where Jin Djarin and Grogu completely capitulate to the Imperial around the moment. I miss the days when I could feel something for Star Wars. It's, I mean, I haven't seen a a positive comment here, really, while I was randomly going through here. Mandalorian should have ended after season 2. My teenage son was excited that this trailer came out, then he watched it. So yeah, I don't know. People don't really give a toss about this at all, and I don't blame them. This is an incredibly soulless trailer. This legit feels very much thrown together. There's no dialogue in this. You're just like, yeah, famous actress. Isn't that nice? Do you remember Huts? You remember AT-ATs? You remember like Rancor people and monsters? And arenas? Also Stormtroopers? And it's like, they're just trying to sell you the whole Grogu thing. It's like, look how cute Grogu is. Like, yeah, I don't care though. I know there's people that do care. It's like, oh, Grogu is cute. I know my mom likes Grogu. But, I mean, that's about it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is a shit trailer. Like, I don't know what the movie's gonna be about. They're just gonna be like, look, it's the guys. And they see the things that you know. Also, Razor Crest. How did we get Razor Crest? I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know, man. I should be editing right now, but I really felt like talking about this because this trailer annoyed me quite a bit. So yeah, here we are. I talked about it. Yeah, that's about it. I got a little rant here. Well, I'm gonna go back to the editing mines, and I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure here on myself. But if everything goes all right, you should get a fully edited video that is over an hour long sometime in October. So look out for that. That should be fun. It's gonna be something about something good, actually. I'm gonna go back in time a bit and talk about something good. And I think you all gonna enjoy it. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents here on the Mando and Grogu trailer. Yeah, it sucks. And the movie's gonna probably suck too. So, there you go. I'll see you next time.